Good day, good day, good day, everyone. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, donations. It's all very, very much appreciated. Okay, so Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, thank you for being here. And please keep us protected during this reading, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit guides, keep myself and my collective protected during this reading, please, and beyond. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. All negative energy projections will be returned to sender or dissolved into the ether and deemed ineffective immediately. Thank you, Spirit. As you see fit, Holy Spirit. So let's get into it. Let's see what's happening. Somebody's got a weakness for someone. Somebody's solar plexus chakra is either, I feel like it's expanding or it's opening. So somebody might be doing some work on themselves to clear something. We've got Bellatrix here. So this is a spiritual warrior here. So something to do with history. Sorry, I should have shown you. Solar plexus, and we've got Bellatrix. We've got something history. Stolen money. Oops. Stolen money through history. Somebody was hungry. And somebody was not home. Okay. Let's have a look. Spiritual warrior, Bellatrix. Thank you for being here, Bellatrix. We have a seeker. And somebody is not of high honor. And somebody's not going to jail. Okay, so somebody might have been because we got a hoe in reverse. So somebody was speaking ill will on somebody. Somebody was saying that somebody was not of high honor, and they might have been trying to get someone to go to jail here, but this is in reverse. So, yeah, so there was definitely a plot going on. And something to do with the bank. We've got the Westpac, but I'm not sure whether they were supposed to take that. So we'll leave that out, and if someone comes out about a bank, we shall bring it out. So yeah, so there's some death magic here. Somebody's got some addictions. RAPE just showed itself. IT. So, something going on to do with the moon cycles. There was a plot going on during the moon cycles on somebody's sacral chakra. So we've got the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. So this is all to do with creativity and, you know, like that. The drive, energy, you know? Creativity and drive. Listen, somebody said, listen to what's going on. There is a family curse, and consumers is in reverse. So somebody is no longer, able to draw off of somebody's creativity and drive. So with the chakras, so somebody's chakras are being cleared up because somebody has been siphoning off the collective, their creativity and drive chakras. And they're doing something under the moon, so it's something to do with the cycles of the moon, right? And this could have been something to do with some sort of family curse. Spirit says, listen, there is a plot And somebody was trying to say that somebody was not of high honour and that they should go to jail, but they're not. They are not a hoe. So they might have been saying that somebody was a hoe. This person is a spiritual warrior. That's why we've got Bellatrix here, because Bellatrix's energy is here. She is a fighter in history, right? And this is like giving me, past life history. Somebody here was a real spiritual warrior, well, not only a spiritual warrior, but actually physical earth warrior. And so there was some stolen money in history, and someone was hungry, or I'm even getting hungry, like the country, hungry, something. That's interesting. And so we could have a seeker of the truth right here. So let's get into it. I will pull, I'll pull, okay, thank you. So since we've got history out here, we're going to have a go on the Lenormand deck here, Oracle, to begin with. So let's see. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. It's pretty hot and muggy here, I'm sweating. So I try and get all my jobs and everything done in the morning before it gets too hot, and then in the evening, and I do my reading in the day so that I, and I often have a little siesta in the middle of the day. Because it's just too hot to do anything out there, Okay, so clarify, family curse, and we've got the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. Bellatrix in history. So we have a princess here, a princess of pentacles, 22. Somebody could be an ascended master, or they're on their way. Somebody could actually be age 22. Something could have happened in 2022. Somebody could be a Capricorn or Virgo or a Taurus. I'm feeling Capricorn. This is a princess. That could have been age 22 when something happened to them. And this could have been something to do with somebody linking to their solar plexus and sacral plexus. So somebody might be clearing something, and this is something that created a family curse here. Or it is something to do with someone's family curse. We've got the Ten of Wands, the bear, 15. The bear, and this is giving me a very wounded bear here. Mishka, bear. Mishka means little bear. This could be someone's child. Oh, she's wounded. Man, I can see in her eyes. Oh, dang. Wow, this is heavy. This is very emotional. Yeah, this person, this is someone's child. She could have been 22 at the time. Some sort of family curse could have affected her at this time, and it was something to do with somebody hooking up to her sacral chakra and her solar plexus to siphon her energy, and that happens with wounding of those, of the sexual chakras there, to latch onto somebody's energy because of who she is. Somebody wounded this person a lot, badly. She was crying. She went into depression. She may have gone out into the hills, and she may have even, tried to take her own life here. But you know what? This was plot, but this is a history that has repeated itself, and this is why it's coming out as a family curse. Somebody was not able to, this person's becoming, I just heard, a warrior because of her wounds. And this is their past history. This could be like past lives as well. So this person's gone within, but there was some stolen money here as well, so let's have a look. And we do have Ace of Wands and engagement, 25. Oh, it's the 25th year, 2025 now, so. Okay, clarify Bellatrix and history. Wounded warrior, ooh. Somebody who's working on someone's key. 33. Now we've got 22 and now we've got 33. So somebody's ascending to mastery with the key. This is ascended masters here with the key to life. This person is, or someone here is, mastering themselves. And they are actually drawing on their, I just heard historical records. We've got the Seven of Wands, so they're being defensive, 23, 23. This is like battling something off. This person could have been battling off the rats. These rats, this person was battling off the rats, those that wanted to draw off her sacral chakra. They wanted to connect a cord to this person so they could siphon her energy. You know what, like, because I've seen the word R-A-P-E as well, and this could have been a group of people. Man. Rats. They cause illusions, so there's illusions here under this tree. 5-5, and this caused a huge change. Somebody could have called this person a train. 7 of Cups. This has caused illusions for this person. Because these energies just drew off this person and put this person into a state of shame, this person went into hibernation and became confused about themselves because there was all these energies drawing from their sacral chakra and their solar plexus. It caused this person to lose their drive and their, creative abilities. Siphoning off their creativity, their strength in their, with their drive, because this is what this person had, and with this thing that happened, she is, it weakened her, right? But this person went within, but this person also, with hungry here, I'm not sure, but anyway, we'll get to that. And the stolen money. So with the stolen money, it could have actually been, like by stealing off of somebody's creative energy, you're stealing from somebody's finances at the same time, because that's how people generate their wealth, is through their creativity with their sacral chakra and their root chakra. And solar plexus being their drive. And it caused this person a lot of illusions, and people spread a lot of rumours about this person being a hoe. But that wasn't true, right? Because it was a RAPE. And this person was shamed into submission to not speak. And that's what happens. And this has been a family curse. This has been something that has happened for generations to a specific group of people. Yeah. Somebody's saying that somebody was this is dishonoured. But they were saying that this person was dishonourable. And they were able to shame this person to feel that that's about themselves. But this person was no hoe. This was a plot by hungry people looking to steal from the creatives. This person has a creative bloodline. Hungry. Clarify the hungry, please, Spirit. A page or a princess of swords. 9-9. This is ending. This is the end of a cycle. Here we have the 9-9. End of a cycle. This is the last time this is happening in this bloodline. 8-9. There we have it, the 9. So it's the 9. And this here we have a prince with this 9 of cups. So somebody's healed. 6 of swords. Somebody moved to calmer waters and they've healed. And now look, somebody's got a prince coming in because they've got to that 5th. I said 5th. That makes change, right? 5th is the change. Okay. So the 5th is the trauma that creates a change, right? This is like how do I explain this? Like to create a paradigm shift, there's always a catastrophic event to make something happen in evolution. Like there's always some major catastrophe that happens that causes a shift in the paradigm and causes a shift in a growth in, it's sort of like a big switch, right? So that it's some sort of trauma that creates a big turning switch that shifts the consciousness to the next level. And this is evolution. Like some people believe that evolution over lifetime, and that is correct in some instances, but a catastrophic event is like just click, it's like immediate, it's like it happens fast and it causes a shift in the cog, in the wheel, So this has caused a shift in the cog, and then the trauma, and then the change of consciousness. It's like having it's like a spiritual awakening, right? It's a paradigm shift. It's a wake up call. That's and so this might have this could have gone on for 9 generations. Wow. But now we have a Prince Charming here. Ooh, this Prince Charming could be hungry for somebody, but in a good way. A seeker. This person's a seeker. Somebody's looking for a princess. This is a prince looking for a princess. And this person, this could be coming in for somebody. Yeah, moving to calmer waters. So let's check this out. Wow, this is a story and a half. So there's a key to somebody's got the key to somebody's heart. I hope this turns out to be a good message. And because it started off pretty heavy, right? Let's hope we get a happy ending. This event has caused somebody to become like a spiritual warrior here. Yeah. Okay, clarify this Princess of Pentacles, please. Yeah, did I not say? She's becoming a star. Look at her. Look at her. This is cleansing. She's being cleansed spiritually. You have an Empress coming in. Well, there's no communication with an Empress. Let me just check this was the right way around. Yep. Okay, so there's no communication here with an Empress, a mother figure. So something may not have been expressed here. And this looks like comfort. Comfort. Yeah. They may not have expressed something to a mother figure. Not told this person. Empress. That this battle was over. There's a battle that has ended here. I feel like that this princess may have blamed a mother figure here. Yeah, this person's going with him. So she's in this image where she's looking in the mirror, right? She's looking back in time. She's looking in a mirror. And we've got this reflecting mirror numbers here. And the path. So somebody's reflecting on their path. Wow. So there was no communication with a mother figure about a battle, or they didn't want to battle with a mother figure. About a Knight of Wands. Okay, clarify the 10 of Wands, please, Spirit. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's burden. It was a burden for this person. I'm seeing like a lot of people here now. This is, like I said, this is a generational curse. And it caused, this is something that's caused a rift between mother and daughter relationship. And this has gone on for generations. This has been like this is the generational curse. So there's the catastrophic event, and then that changes the relationship between mother and daughter. Just like that, bang. Wow, but somebody didn't want to be causing a conflict with their mother, so they didn't communicate. Yeah, they didn't want it to relive it. Oh, yeah, look, the Fool's in reverse, so they didn't want a new beginning with this Knight of Wands. This is passion. It stifled somebody's growth and passion. And it put this person into a depressive state, and it stifled their energy. It stopped the movement. But see, this has been a curse that's been on this group of people for, what did I say, 9 generations? But it was something, it was for a reason. Like, there was something about this curse that caused this in history, because history's here with Bellatrix. And like I was saying, like before, you know, like rape and pillage is it's a strategy of war, right? To weaken your opponent. People use, this rape and pillage pretty much to weaken their opposition. You know, that happens just not to the feminine energies, but it also happens to the masculines, to weaken them and put them in a state of shame. And they see, because what happens is they lose their energy and everything, so they lose their drive. They use their ability to create because they go into a depressive state and become weak. And this has been a strategy for lifetimes to weaken an opposition. So this is the original sin, I guess, is what I heard. How to weaken the opposition is to put him into a state of shame and unworthiness. Oh, yeah, there you go. 10 of Swords. And in poverty, and to keep them in poverty, you know, drain them of all their energy. Yeah, this has happened to a whole lot of lifetimes, and we've got a whole group of people, but this is like, didn't take this person out. They said this is also, for some, has also, this is what is expected. It caused somebody here, or this person, to ascend. So it did quite the opposite. So this person got up and fought, right, with passion. So it was, and then they become an ascended master. This is somebody who fought against that strategy. And this is what was unexpected. And it's given them the key to draw off of that experience, that catastrophe, to actually be able to help others manifest, or to even realize this whole and break this whole cycle, and to understand that. So for one to understand what is happening when that catastrophe happens. But see, what happened here is there was a block in communication with a mother figure, and so therefore it was this person was unable to be comforted and healed quickly, so they had to go in with them to themselves and heal on their own. But this person here is pulled through fairly well, and it's given them the ability to ascend to mastering themselves. Okay. We have a King of Swords here in reverse. So this is somebody with no integrity. So this could have been a perpetrator. King of Swords in reverse. Or this is no... a missed opportunity. And then we've got a King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. This King of Swords could have been in a position of power, but they took no action because it is something that has been accepted. So this is like giving me no action by the police. You know, like we always hear that a whole story about, well, this person could have been an official person themselves. Someone with the key. Someone at work. For somebody here, this is this person. This is a work situation. This happened to somebody at work. And this is an official person in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. That caused this to happen to this innocent young woman here. Something happened to them at work. King of Swords. A Magician in reverse. Look at that. This person could have been a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. This is a Warlock. This person knows they've got the tools, how to manipulate, how to control, how to put somebody under their control, and that's how you do it. You rape and you pillage. And that puts people into the suppressive state, right? This person had a whole group of people behind them. This person had to defend themselves. So this young woman had to defend themselves from these rats at their workplace. Show me. Page of Swords, but it gave them some sort of knowledge. Interesting. 5-5. So the 5 is that catastrophe that caused a change, and it brought somebody some sort of knowledge. And the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody else is going through karma, and there's a decision that's been made. Wee. Okay. Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. Somebody's not got something coming in here. So somebody's going to be getting some karma, and they don't think they expect it. Because somebody's got some sort of knowledge here. This could be somebody like this could be a blackmail situation. Because somebody's got some sort of knowledge. Somebody could have missed an opportunity. So somebody could have missed an opportunity here because of somebody shaming someone. Yeah. Somebody could have missed a work situation because of somebody blackmailing them. That's fucked up. This King of Swords could have been blackmailing this young woman out of a position because of the shame behind it. This is something that happened at work though. Out of this person's control, out of this young woman's control. And when somebody's held that against them and blackmailed them out of a position. Causing illusions and burdens. Illusions and burdens. Well, they didn't, they missed an opportunity. Caused him burdens. And on the 7 of Cups. Yeah. 5 again, so we get a lot of 5s, right? So 5s are a catalyst to change, right? Yeah, somebody's defense. This could be a lawyer, this could be defense in a court situation. Somebody's defensive about this. 7 of Wands. Clarify 7 of Wands. Somebody's defending somebody here. 7 of Wands. Chariot is in reverse, so there's no movement. Somebody's defending themselves for somebody not to take action. So this person who is a perpetrator or one that was trying to blackmail someone is causing this person to be stuck because they're causing illusions that this person should be penalised for something that was out of their control. King of Cups in reverse. 6 of Pentacles, penalised, causing illusions. Yeah, so this is like, work situation. And this could be like an organisation. So this is in a workplace, in some sort of organisation that this has taken place. Somebody has caused an illusion here so they could get money. Or they got themselves into a position and prevented this other person from, getting a promotion or something. causing them to stagnate because they've gone into a depression. Okay. Yeah, so to get somebody to move on, to get them out of the way. Somebody wanted this person's position. Six of Swords. But this is not over. Yeah, somebody did not get a victory. Clarify the Princess of Swords. Somebody is unhealed. Or they need to go into Hermit, or they're coming out of Hermit, so somebody's coming out of Hermit. Awesome, yep, because they're going to defeat the devil. They're going to, and the Three of Pentacles on top of is turned over. So this was sort of like a collaboration between a group of people in a workplace, and somebody's come out of hermit mode, so they've been going into that healing. Well, they went into a depression, they went into themselves, they looked at themselves, they self-reflected, they've got the ability to rationalise the whole situation, and now they're coming out of hermit, and we'll see. So they moved to calmer waters, they went into hermit, they've come out, and now something is not over, so this person might be deciding to take some sort of action. So let's see. Yeah, this is like bring the illusions of the whole, whatever this organisation is. This is an actual whole organisation here. Causing illusions about some stolen money. See, this is in reverse. Interesting. So this stolen money could actually be this position that I was talking about. There's no love here, and causing somebody burden. The position could be at this organisation, right? That they could have caused an illusion that somebody stole some money. Yeah. Or somebody did this to get somebody's position, to disempower the other person, and that's the stolen money, is the position at work. So that caused an illusion in the workplace that this person was guilty of being a hoe, but this person's not a hoe. It's somebody, you know, like it's been set up for that. It was set up so that this person would be seen as that hoe, but this was actually an RAPE situation. But now we've got this Prince, right? So we've got a 9 of Cups coming, which could be wish fulfillment. A 9 of Cups, perhaps this is a lawyer or something. Clarify this 9 of Cups. The Devil in reverse. So this is a good guy. He's coming on his trusty steed, on his horse. Yeah, they're open. They're a good investment. Or somebody's actually saying that this person is a good investment. So the Devil, clarify. Wheel of Fortune. So now the wheel has turned in this young woman's favour. Because somebody has seen a truth. A Queen of Pentacles. This person is becoming a Queen of Pentacles. This person could be a Capricorn. See this, she's on her crown, she's on her throne. This person may be moving into a position now to actually take her rightful position that was stolen from her in the past, that labelled her. She's transformed. There's a little butterfly here. She is healed and transformed into a Queen of Pentacles. And she's firm and she's stable. Queen of Pentacles, clarify the Queen of Pentacles. We have a weakness here for indulgences. This could have been in the past, but we'll look at that. Somebody here could have a weakness for... So there was a bad decision, That could have been how she let down her guard in the first place. This person could have been overindulging in, alcohol or something, and it made this person weak. Clarify the weakness, please. Yeah, it wounded this person. 9 lives, I just heard. So this is 9. Did I say 9 generations? That somehow this has happened in the same way? There's 9 wounds, but this is over. This is the last wound for this, because it's family curse is here, right? It was the last wounding of this family curse, this heartbreak. And now, family curse. But now we've got the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So this is broken. This person's broken that. This is like they've broken the cycle because they've spoken out here. Look, and it's bringing in the Ace of Pentacles. So this is what's kept a whole generation of people under judgment in poverty. Yeah, because the sacral chakra and the solar plexus was blocked because of the actions that what happened to them. That is like sex magic that latches onto someone's sacral chakra and their solar plexus. That's their drive and their passion, right? So it draws their energy off them and keeps them in poverty. So then they're unable to, they become codependent and can't manifest on their own. But this person's broken this because now they've opened up about it. They're speaking out. This heartbreak. And so now the Knight of Pentacles is here. This is a slow, solid foundation. So this person is becoming very solid, and they're going to have it's been a slow progress, but this pentacle now is moving. So it's like been that cold flipping, that cold changing in the solar plexus to get that drive happening, right? To make this person move. So it's like a slow, cold conk, and then it will free it up and it will get going. So this is kind of like the first jump over in the cog, you know what I mean? So that was what that heartbreak was. That was the catalyst for this person to change, break the curse. The moon, that was an investment with the moon. It's bringing things out into the open, and that's justice. So this person is heroic because they came out and exposed this. And, they put their shame aside and they used their integrity and opened this up to prevent it from happening again. Praise to this young woman. And praise to God for helping this person. Yeah. It's pretty full on. Okay, so it's heavy again, but this is good. This is a generational curse breaker here. So clarify this Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit, the star energy. This person's become a star. Yep, and look, they've shifted their sacral energy, and we've got big luck. So this person's got cha-ching, cha-ching, I'm hearing cha-ching, cha-ching. So now that cog's shifted and this person is able to manifest now. So this is turning that negative into a positive. She has ridden the wave as such, or ridden the storm, she ran into the storm to pop out the other end, you know what I mean? She had to go through it, right? To go through the storm. But this journey, this is not his thoughts. So somebody might be calling this person a liar. Yeah. So, he's saying, this is not the truth. This journey. Clarify the Empress, please. Court. This is Judgment. So this could be somebody speaking out in court. Making a judgment. Somebody's making a judgment. Doesn't necessarily it's actual court, could be spiritual court, but it could well be a court case here. We got unexpected money. Somebody's got some unexpected money coming in. Well, this is the big luck, so this is the compensation. So this person will be compensated here. Fool in reverse. This person is no fool. There's hope. Wow. Clarify this King of Swords, please, in reverse. A main male. So this is the main person. This is the main instigator here. This magician. Expectation. The expectation of the magician. The page. Clarify the page. Somebody could also be of high honour here as a witness to something. There's, no partnership, somebody's high honour. A message. There's a message that somebody was not in a partnership with somebody, they didn't agree to something. This person was of high honour, they did not consent. Three of Wands, they weren't waiting for something. We've got the end of a house, or not. It didn't end somebody's stability. Somebody was trying to make somebody unstable, but it didn't work. This person has become solid, this person actually has become that Bellatrix energy, the wounded warrior, this person's fighting, come up fighting. We put this person into a depression for a little while, but this person is now ascended into mastering themselves. Seven of Wands. This person's become a rich girl. Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Clarify. Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Clarify. New beginning. This person could have lost a child. Condolences. Well, this could have caused this person to stagnate for a while and, stifled their growth for a bit, and that's what's coming. This person's coming out as childish because the setback caused them to mentally set them back. But they're getting a new beginning here after this stagnation. They're moving to calmer waters, towards a rich man. Something's not over. The World in reverse. Clarify the World in reverse. The World in reverse. Clarify the World in reverse. Something's not over. Something is not over for a false person. This could have been a continuous cycle for this false person. Or this is somebody that has been seen as a false person. The Hermit in reverse, clarify. Sad news. This is sad news for this organisation, the Hierophant in reverse. Sad news for the organisation. We have a military person here, so this is the officials. This is sad news for the officials. So this is somebody in an official position, because it was the King of Swords here, but he was in reverse. So this is a corrupt official. This is sad news for this organisation, that this person caused the illusions to stifle somebody's productivity, somebody's stability, somebody's living room. It caused them to lose money. It could have cost them their house. Clarify the devil in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they were stifled because it caused them an illness. Wheel of Fortune, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it was a stolen Wheel of Fortune. That's stealing somebody's virtue, right? That's their Wheel of Fortune. That's their solar plexus. That's their and their sacral energy. That's their creativity and their drive. Their ability to manifest. That was a thing. That was a theft. They stole their womb, you know? Wow. When they were weak, when they were drinking, it looks like. They might have plied this person with alcohol, but this is the main female, yes. 9 of Wands. There's a lot of money. I'll put them ones back in there. Clarify the 3 of Swords. The journey. This is a heartbreaking journey. So somebody that is witnessing this, this is the end of it. This is the end of this journey. This is the end of this cycle. The 10. It's the end of this whole family curse. This has broken the family curse. And because of this woman. And now this person has got free flowing energy, and she's coming into the 10 of Pentacles. And this is pleasant news. How cool is that? And they've got this offer from a Knight of Pentacles, and there is no legal implications for this person. One more. One more. And this person has got a good Lord behind them. So the good Lord is with this good lady. So that's good. So it's all good, right? All good in the hood. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow, that's amazing, collective. Like, I'm sorry that anyone should have to go through that trauma, but this has been amazing that this has broken a curse that's gone for 9 generations. And this is like fantastic for this young woman here. Yeah. And now this person, you know, at their occupation, they've got no grief about murky thoughts. You know, there's no meeting about their infidelities. You know, it stopped the gossip. We do have someone's going to prison, and that's a gift, and that's going to change something for this person. So somebody is going to be going to jail in this scenario. Wow. So, wow. So let's have a look at who's who here. So we have a church just fell out. I don't know whether that was supposed to come out, but a church may be involved. That could be the official person, somebody at some sort of church. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. The princess. Clarify the princess. Clarify the princess. Could be a Scorpio here. Or a Cancer. Somebody's sister. Sorry, I didn't show you those. Scorpio, Cancer. This could have been someone's sister. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer sister, or Cancer's Scorpio sister, or something like that. Who else is here? Who's the star? The star, this is under investigation. So this is an ongoing, this is a crime, this is a crime commission, this is actually corruption here. So this is an official person that's coming out as being this corrupt, this is a corrupt officer or something. Wow. And the star here is the investigator, If I clarify the Empress, at work, the Empress at work. So this Empress here could be the investigator. Clarify the main male, blackmail. Did I not say blackmail was involved? Somebody's blackmailing the main male. Wow, the magician. There's the magician. In-law. Somebody's in-law could be being blackmailed, or somebody's being blackmailed by someone's in-law. Who's this high honour? Hang on. Clarify the high honour, please. High honour person. Clarify this person of high honour. There could be a Leo here. A Leo could see somebody else as high honour. Who's this rich girl? Clarify the rich girl. This person who's become a rich girl. Somebody homeless. This person could have ended up homeless. There. A rich man. Clarify the rich man. Clarify the rich man. Clarify the rich man. Society. Somebody of society here. The false person. Clarify the false person. Oops. A love interest in a coven. So this is no love interest in a coven. This is a false person. So somebody's in a coven and they are not somebody's love interest. Or maybe this person thought this person was. So this could have been somebody that portrayed somebody as if they were in a partnership. Clarify the Hierophant in reverse. A church. This is a church. This is a church official. False person in a coven is a church official. Wow. So the illness, who is the sick person? Who's got the illness? Or who became sick? This could have a sister. So this could have been the person that it happened to. It could have made somebody ill because of the trauma and the loss of a womb. Somebody could have, you know, the theft of their virtue, of their solar plexus, of their sacral energy. Theft. Someone's daughter. This is someone's daughter, right? And the police are involved. Oh my goodness. Has an official person stolen somebody's virtue? This came out with thief. It came out with daughter and police. Unless somebody's daughter is a police officer. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles and Aquarius. So this could be an Aquarius feminine, main female, someone's mother is here. In a shire. So clarify the lot of money here. So a friend. There's a friend. A friend, somebody's friend is wounded. Who's his friend? Somebody's father's friend who's wounded. Is heartbroken. Maybe they're heartbroken over this information. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. And that's too many. One at a time, please. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. A Libra, this is justice. So the Ten of Pentacles is justice. And somebody's getting pleasant news. There is no legal issue here with the good lady. But clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's son could be coming towards somebody's sister with an offer. A good Lord. So this is a good person. Could be moving towards or coming to bring an offer to somebody's sister. Clarify the good lady. Good lady. Clarify. Ooh, too many. Well, there's lots of good ladies here, obviously. Oh gosh, did I not say 9 generations? Clarify the good lady. 9 generations of good ladies. That's sad. An Aries. And there's a Taurus. Not a tourist, a Taurus. And yeah, so anyway, there we have it. I might just leave with a little bit of a few words of encouragement from our goddesses. Since this is all about the feminine energy, we'll ask for a bit of something from the goddesses here. So what have you got for the collective here, please, Spirit? What have you got here? What messages can we leave the collective with today, please? We have Isis. Magic, the art of transformation and healing. And the Egyptian goddess Isis will help you to change and become whole at this time. Her blessing is yours and your rebirth will come soon. So yeah, that was beautiful. As Isis, healing energy coming from Isis. Thank you very much, Isis. What else have we got from our goddesses? Aphrodite. Wow. This is giving me like the demonization of the feminine, you know what I mean? Like this whole story has. You're an expression of beauty on this planet. For all the flaws you've perceived in yourself, the Greek goddess Aphrodite believes in your loveliness. Experience the truth, for you are beautiful, desirable, and powerful. Wow. That's very emotional. Wow. This is for our lovely princesses that have had to experience this awful way of having to, ascend. To have to learn those lessons to ascend is, pretty extreme. Amaratus. She says, Amaratus, the sun goddess of Japan, will help you overcome fears this day with her gentle blessings. She brings light and hope to the places that are dim and shadowy, and replaces fear with understanding. So that's all part of the healing, right? To clear those energies of fear, because that causes blockages for anyone experiencing that sort of well, this was it, the blockage of the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. It causes people to not, be able to have proper relationships. They can't manifest properly, because that blockage is where all your manifestation skills come from, and your drive and your love, your relationships to other people, and that's platonic as well as, romantic. Bloodwood. Receive the blessing of complexity, dear child. You, like the Welsh goddess Bloodwood, can be as sweet as flowers, yet as strong as claws. You are manifold beyond definition. You are all things that are beautiful and free. So be free, yes. Do not be scared and fearful like anybody that's been through this scenario. Don't allow this to stifle your freedom. Because a lot of times, like I said, this has been a fear tactic to put into the minds to suppress our feminine energies. By putting fear into them and shame. Ahmed. When times seem bleak, the blessing of the Irish goddess Ahmed will show you that what has seemed barren can return to life with everything needed for your recovery and for reclaiming your place in the world. So, wow. So somebody here may have actually experienced, like a period that they may not have been able to conceive because of the trauma that they have been through, and a lot of that kind of happens in the mind too, or they don't want to conceive because, well, certainly don't want to conceive in a situation like that. But somebody may be fearful that they have become barren, but Spirit's saying, no, this is a return to life that comes with recovery and healing. And one will return to their fertile selves. And with prayer, right? Manmusan, I've never had that one. Through this Greek goddess memory, Manmusan, I don't know how to pronounce it, who was the mother of the 9 muses. 9, there's the number 9 again, right? The 9 muses. Comes the blessings of your bloodline and ancestry. Wow, because it was all those years, all those ancestry blockages has been unblocked. And look, this is telling us, blessings of your bloodline and ancestry is, comes the blessings. Call now upon your own ancient creative inner wisdom. Yeah, your creative inner wisdom, because their blockages have now been released from the sacral chakra, and that's the creative wisdom. And remember who you are. So this is to remember that you are the creative force here. Wow. So I'm going to leave it there, and with that message. So, wow. So this has been pretty intense. So yeah, okay. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Please like, share, and subscribe.